Alright, let's dive into this, because the 2026 American Flat Track Round 12 at Sturgis just dropped some serious drama, and I'm here to break it down for you. First off, Dallas Daniels, yeah, the guy with the number 1 plate, showed up with a chip on his shoulder. And honestly, who could blame him? After a shaky title defense season, he needed a statement win. But what makes this really interesting is the way he pulled it off. It wasn't just about speed, it was about strategy, confidence, and a bit of luck. Personally, I think Daniel's ability to bounce back from a mid-race mistake, catching his foot and nearly crashing, speaks volumes about his mental game. Most riders would have folded under that pressure, but he turned it into a 6.784-second lead. That's not just winning, that's dominating. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture here. Daniel's win wasn't just a victory, it was a shift in the championship standings. He went from a 3-point deficit to a 6-point lead over Cody Kopp. In my opinion, this is where the season gets fascinating. Kopp, who's been Daniel's main rival, had a rough day. He almost crashed while trying to overtake Dalton Gauthier, and that moment, that split-second save, could have cost him the championship. What many people don't realize is how small margins like these define a season. One mistake, one save, and the entire narrative changes. Speaking of Gauthier, his third-place finish is a huge deal for Royal Enfield. Personally, I've been keeping an eye on this team, and seeing them on the podium in the Premier class is a massive step forward. It's not just about the result, it's about what it implies for the future. If Royal Enfield can consistently challenge the big names, we might be looking at a new era in flat track racing. This raises a deeper question. Are we witnessing the rise of a new powerhouse? Or is this just a one-off success? Only time will tell. Now, let's shift gears to the AFT Singles class, because Evan Kelleher's win deserves a spotlight. This guy's first career podium was no fluke. He led off the line, held his ground, and capitalized on the chaos between Tom Drain and Chase Sothoff. What makes this really interesting is the rivalry between Drain and Sothoff. These two have been at it for years, and their crash in the main event, where they literally got their bikes stuck together, was peak flat track drama. In my opinion, this rivalry is one of the most underrated storylines in the sport. It's not just about winning, it's about pride, history, and the sheer unpredictability of it all. One thing that immediately stands out is how Kelleher stayed calm amidst the chaos. Taren Santero was breathing down his neck, but Kelleher didn't crack. From my perspective, this is the mark of a rider who's ready to step into the spotlight. If he can keep this momentum going, we might be looking at a future champion. What this really suggests is that the singles class is wide open, and anyone can rise to the top with the right mix of skill and opportunity. Finally, let's talk about the broader implications of this round. With just 4 races left in the season, the championship battles are tighter than ever. Daniels has the lead, but Kopp and Briar Bauman are right there. In the singles class, Drain still leads, but Sothoff and Koge Tadman are within striking distance. If you take a step back and think about it, this season has been a masterclass in unpredictability. Every race, every corner, every decision matters. And that's what makes flat track racing so compelling. So, here's my closing thought. What's going to define this season isn't just who wins, but how they win. Will it be Daniel's mental toughness, Kopp's resilience, or a dark horse like Gauthier or Kelleher stepping up? Personally, I can't wait to find out. What about you? Who do you think will take it all? Let me know in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going.